Supreme evening. You know, I know they be like, I hope that nigga don't come back on here talking no shit. He be doing too much. He pissing us off with the truth. Yo, so check it out though. This for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all be seeing everything. Yourself, people around you. You start inching a little closer towards being in some energy of betterness, right? And then automatically it has you looking at everything that what you used to see, like where it come from. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing like, you know what I'm saying? You start seeing other people shortcomings, right? See, that's the distraction, yo. It's not a distraction. It's the distraction. Because it's existing no matter what. It's not even a part of a plan. Like, you're going to be going through the growth of the flesh and you acclimating to being almighty because you're a seed of divine. And not for nothing, everything ain't going to be able to comprehend what I'm saying because everything not seeds of the divine. It's just not going to echo. They're going to have 1,001 questions. And see, the whole point is not about... See, I'll get to that. It's not about who can say it first. It depends on who you're having a conversation with. I'm so serious. I'm just going to fly over everybody's head. I already know. It depends on who you're having a conversation. If I'm talking to women, then I have to reiterate it to them in a way to where they can speak it. Not speak it to a crowd of people. Use it as something to say within their family. It's two different conversations. I need every woman on the earth to speak life into their family. Speak life into their creations. Every last one of them. And if you don't know the true understanding, then shit, you're going to be leading your children down the wrong road, which is going to have a fucked up outcome in the next 20, 30 years. And then, you know, spirituality for the men, it's emotion. So we not just learning what's being said through actions. You're comprehending through the failed actions what to do. Just had this conversation earlier. I was like, yo, everybody keep focusing on the Bible when the Bible is specifically about a bunch of people who might have took some of the divine energy and who didn't. Who failed at gravitating into it and who didn't fail at gravitating to it. And that's what it's basically about. All them other stories, that shit is semantics. Shit don't mean nothing. And that happens every day. You see people not answering the call. All the time. You see people answer the call and, you know what I'm saying, get done dirty because they, you know, they answer the call. You know what I'm saying? And it's deep, just like that. For the most part, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their roles to play, but you got to play your role in comprehension to what class you walking in first. So then I have to have a regard to how I speak to certain types of people because it's science to that. It's actual divine understanding to that. The Most High didn't make no mistakes. We just don't comprehend divinity in full totality. It just don't happen. Now, if your narrative is controlled, then yeah, it could be the way it is. But when the narrative is the Almighty, it changes everything up. It starts to put perspective on circumstances. So I was talking to my homeboy, right? We was building. I had a whole download, and I was just like, yo, I ain't even want to tell nobody, but I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? He go grab his pad and his pen. You know what I'm saying? He be like, yo, I'm about to jot this shit down. I'll be like, all right. So, it's like, you know when you see a new spirit or a new soul, right? The new souls, They hot and they fast. They get everything they want, physical, because they don't know no karma. Everything they need, they get it. They young, you know what I'm saying? They don't care. They'll take your life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seen those new spirits come on the earth about 2014, 2013. Even in the music industry, you got the whole dumbass industry. They got all the type of knowledge of what to do and how to do correctly to be conducive to people, but they turn around and give millions of dollars to kids. You know what I'm saying? You see these values. You see people like, and I think Elon Musk is I think he a new spirit. Even though he's in his age, I still think he a new spirit. I think he ain't got no karma. That's why he gets all these different businesses, and some of them, majority of them didn't work until he got where he at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, because that's how it happens. When new spirits, they get everything and they burn fast. You know what I'm saying? They live young, they die faster. You know what I'm saying? It burns out faster. It depends on how the world is, you know, cultivating protection for you. That's the value. You know what I'm saying? So, and most people don't understand new spirits. Like, new spirits don't really got a conscience. No, I'm sorry. New spirits have a conscience, but they don't have a subconscious. And see, the reason why I started focusing on the subconscious is because people got their own definition for subconscious. I'm like, nah, I don't think that's what it is. Because sub means to go in, right? It's like to submarine, the sub, go down, like, you know, to substitute, right? Another one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, to go down. I'm thinking of submarine, but anyway, like a substitute, you know what I'm saying? Like sub sandwich, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just joking. But it's submariner. So you're a body of water. 75% water, so you're a body of water. To sub inside your body, I would convert that to going inside. So your other consciousness is inside of you. That's why you're not accessible to it, but it's accessible to you. So why is it in control of itself? And nobody never think about that. Like, why is your subconscious in control of itself? You don't even be knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in there. Your subconscious will never talk to you. You just know it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to put it in qualifications of when you go to sleep and all this other stuff. The subconscious itself is your past life memories. That's where all that's stored at. Every life that you lived is in your subconscious. And it's a complete body. So that body of energy that existed, it's already functionable. You know what I'm saying? Cognate. And it's sub-layer, because you're here. You're presently here. So where you was, you know what I'm saying, is a complete body that's merged into this one. So it's a sub. It's the one that's under what you use constantly. You know what I'm saying? It's a substitute. You feel me? So it comes in when this one don't know shit. So when this consciousness is running around and you in different places you don't need to be, you around people you don't need to be around, you in circumstances you don't know the outcome, the subconscious kicks in and lets you know, like, yo, I'm familiar with this. This ain't for you. Go that way. You'll get a feeling that pull you back. You'll get hot, something to start making you feel like you don't want to go or you don't want to participate. And whatever the circumstance may be, that's the past life familiar with the circumstance. That's karma. Karma has to be familiar with an understanding. So you would have had to fail at something at some point in one of your existences just to even get that knowledge. Because it's contrast. Without knowing what fire touch like, you don't know if it's hot or not. It just looks pretty in the initial. You don't know. He like, oh, it's pretty. What is that? Don't touch it. Why? It's pretty. Ow, that's why. You see what I'm saying? So the experience of karma, failing, making mistakes, owning up to them, dying, coming back to life, having transmutation of energy, all that's important because energy and concepts and reality and experiences and all this shit is embedded into the energy field of your existence. So it creates a light body, light points through my history, manifesting, bringing back everything that's meant for me. Y'all don't be listening to me. I said this in the song. Wait till I lay this track, yo. One day y'all gonna get it. I'm gonna lay this track. This is gonna be one of the firest tracks I ever laid in life. And ain't nothing but knowledge. It's all it is knowledge. When I do lay this track, it's gonna be fire. But I said this in the song. I was like, light points through my history, manifesting, bringing back everything that's meant for me. My infantry. You don't even know who on my spirit team. I keep it lean. Move through the air like the smoke in it. Pick it out, let it go. Black fist in the afro. What? Nigga said I'm on a horse Geronimo, shooting a bunch of arrows on top of every pyramid, repping just like the pharaohs. I'm repping everything new. I stand in Heru. Y'all don't even hear me right now, but this is what I'm telling you. I'm literally speaking the true science to you. The whole vibe, like that's what the song is about. It's about manifesting your understanding through your existence. And if you a new soul, you can't get none of this shit. You be sitting there like, what the fuck they talking about? I don't like that shit. Because you don't have no karma. You don't even have a body to begin that value yet. So you got to live through this life. Some say, yo, you can't teach everybody the knowledge. Even if you want to, they not going to get it anyway. So the energies that really want it, the subconscious gonna guide you to me regardless. I ain't gotta look for you. I ain't even gotta tell you I got knowledge. The subconscious gonna be like, yo, that's a familiar. I recognize the energy that's carried by that individual. You gonna come to me and start talking. This shit's crazy because I peeped this shit the other day. I'm watching this shit happen. Go on my normally shit. Somebody say some random shit to me like da 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 da. I'm like, yo, that's random. You know what I'm saying? And it be because the subconscious is going to guide you regardless of the fact. You know what I'm saying? You always put divine first to keep the lens clean. Always put the almighty first to keep the lens clean. Y'all think y'all going through life. No, you're growing through life. You're growing through existences. You look at life as your everyday because your birthday come around this time of year and all this, and you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you got your family and your job. You think that's what your life about. No, that's what you got to do in the process of where you going. This is something to do while you growing. If we was left alone, like literally left alone, and you was put somewhere, you would have to be in an incubation because it'd be too long. So a day is 1,000 years. So if it take 6 months for us to grow and a day is 1,000 years, shit, we got thousands and thousands of years before we even get to where we got to go. We're talking about something, go outside every day. No, we're growing into being almighty. And this ain't for everybody, yo. This is not for everybody. This is for the light bodies that know inside them that you connected to something. You just know. I mean, I can't pick you out of a crowd and say, you won, you won, you won. I can't say that. You know yourself. And this is not something that a whole group of people can say, it's us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing people talking about, yo, come over here with us. They like-minded. How you going to tell me who like-minded? You know what I'm saying? Sign up for this right here. It's more chosen one. How the fuck you going to tell me who divine? If divine don't guide me, I'm not listening to you. What time? The comprehension is every human being likes doing shit. Just because it's in tune with your body. People will be like, I ain't waiting on nothing. I got to make it happen. All right. But are you guided to do what you're supposed to be doing? It's a difference like if you just run off them up and you just go, I'm going to do it. You know, some people react instead of, you know, some people react to shit instead of respond. So you reacting to everything. I got to get this paper. I got to get shorty. I got to get there at this time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You got to, everything is how you move. Or do you be patient with yourself and let divine show you these little slip-throughs? You be like, oh, word, I catch that. I'll be there right on time. Oh, yeah. Yup, I waited. I ain't even jump for that one, and the right one came. Oh, yeah, nah, I made the right move, and I landed on that. You're going to be able to do something, okay? But if you get out of your ego, right, what you're going to do is you're going to follow first. In order to become the great leader you want to be, you have to become a greater follower. And if you keep following things of the world, you're not going to learn how to follow the Almighty. Divine is trying to teach you how to become almighty. This is why you're getting pulled through so many turmoils. You're getting pulled through it. You're the only one crying. Look at me, I'm hurt, I'm bleeding. But you're still breathing. My grandfather's be like, yo, you bleeding? You bleeding? Is it bad? Oh, you all right then, we okay. For real. You coming there crying, they got a thorn or something. I got a thorn. Ah! Is it bleeding? Did it fall off? Well, we all right. You okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, nigga, love on me, nigga. Give me something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we here to learn to be almighty. That's the bottom line. And it's not the almighty you think. It's not wrapped around ego. It's not letting nothing systematic affect you. Period. It's not you being in the system talking about, I got the best plan. You don't know shit. Nah, none of y'all. I don't give a damn how many books you read. I don't care how many places you've been. You don't know shit. Only thing you know is you wasting, you not wasting. You're abiding time while you grow. That's all you know. And everything you accumulate in the process is what comes with that. That's systematic. I tap into the divine and tell you what you about to bring me. So which will be better? Having the obligation of trying, or the burden of trying to prove that I'm intelligent, or just being that? Because I'm connected to what connects to everything. I ain't even carrying the knowledge to satisfy you, but I speak it when I need to. All praise due to the Most High. Want no burden. Tree don't want to be bothered. But then you get little pesticides and people spraying shit in the air, wood bugs, don't get taken care of, and they got to fight through all that just to be. Don't even know. Divine said, you going to grow. Matter of fact, I'm going to put something in you that's going to protect you from these. They go to eating on a tree. Tree got to sit there and let them eat until they get to that point, and then whatever's inside the tree to kill them, it kill them. Don't even discriminate. It just kill you. Divine said, know me by my creations. You don't be getting this. You don't get it yet. You still don't get it. None of y'all don't get it. Y'all don't decipher what I'm saying. And be like, yo, this is what he's saying. No, you don't know. You don't know what I'm saying. That's why you're still trying to say what I'm saying. You don't get it. Otherwise, if you got what I was saying, that shit would have hit you 3 ways from the left, and you would have slid like, oh, shit, wait. See, I've been there already. I done cried 100 million tears. In the worst situation, what? Man, look, I smile. I be looking invigorated. I be happy because you know what I understand about all this? It's about me, but it ain't about me. I was created by the divine, just like a lot of us was. But once I started understanding, it ain't happening to me, it's happening for me. Good and the bads. You get to see, look, it's a chapter. Watch this blow over your head. It's a chapter. So you go through a chapter of effed up people. You got to turn the chapter. There's always a clincher in a story and a conclusion. That conclusion states the value of the subject. So then the pages have to turn. Ain't what you talking about? I'll let the system act out. Divine said, I'm not of this world, so then I'm going to do the best I have to do to not be of it. You be sitting there looking at me over there like, yo, what they doing? Nothing? Yup. Facts. Nothing. With a whole bunch going on. None of your business. So understanding, man. Just to understand it. And once you start to understand, you can comprehend. Then you're going to move accordingly, and you're going to walk into what's for you. Then you start seeing your place in the divine's timeline of life. You start saying, oh, this is where I'm placed at, because these are things that happen, so these things are for me to deal with. So you should have understood that when you was young. So when you got here, it was easily acclimated. Man, I ain't going to hold you. I'm just trying to show you something, man. NAGA the wise.